tripping. Go get ready. I do gotta wash it, but my hair is short, so it's very easy to wash and it's easy to dry. I guess there was like, she called me. Yeah, that's what they said yesterday. Her name wasn't mentioned, but so was she in a car accident or not? Pineapple. Her name was not mentioned in the article. Got you. But she was in a car accident, but you don't know if the car accident and the guy who died are related. Got you. Damn. What's up, security? Damn. Damn. They didn't confirm if it was tied together. It's all over white TikTok, her live stream. White TikTok? What does that mean? Oh, like white people TikTok? I don't think anyone confirmed. Okay. You said this hard when I'm trying to ignore Krishan. Okay, I'm sorry, friend. It's on Reddit too. They said it was a 43-year-old woman in Zion, Illinois. It's on Reddit. So we don't know if it's her or not, and Tia hasn't confirmed it yet. If you find the live of Asia, baby, you'll hear when she hits something. The family was on Kev's panel. Damn, that's really sad. I feel so bad. $2 came in our live yesterday. I'm trying to concentrate. $2 came in our live yesterday, and what's it called? $2 was in our live yesterday, and she told us about the story. She told us about the guy and the incident, the accident, and then somebody did say that Tea Time called you agent of chaos. But we all giggled it off. I don't take any offense to that. Like, I think we're all agents of chaos. You know what I mean? I'm an agent of chaos right now. We're talking about this Tea Time story, but they're on the other side of TikTok dragging me for filth, which I accept. I always accept a good dragging, that doesn't like, that's like, I'm not trying to sound like I have like, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? I'm not trying to sound like I'm the virtuous person on the internet. Okay. I'm not trying to sound like I'm so virtuous, right? I engage in virtuosity. I'm not saying anything like that. But I am functionally aware. I'm very functionally aware of a lot of stuff. And oftentimes I'm like, I wish more people, I hate saying this, but it's true. I said, I wish more people were like me. You know what I mean? Like, I wish more people were cognitive and aware of things. And I wish more people were welcoming of their quote unquote mistakes, right? Like, when I get on the internet and do something, I'm always functionally aware of the drawback. Does that make sense to you guys? Like, I'm always functionally aware, like, this could have negative feedback if people are not currently understanding how you're portraying your message. And I use that as a way to explain myself better for the next time, and the next time, and the next time, and next time, and next time. Most people are not like that. Most people double down and they make themselves out to be worse. Like, if I say something and it's taken out of context, or it's taken not in the way that I try to explain it, I just take the L. I was like, yeah, you're right. It does come off bad. You know what I mean? It's bad. And the person has every right to be upset and frustrated, and people have every right to mass unfollow me. You have every right to. You understand what I'm trying to say? I I'm aware of those things. And then the next time I say or do something, I'm like, let me reflect on how I portrayed that message last time and make sure that I'm very explicit about my language. So each time I try to be more explicit, but I'm so functionally aware of that. I always take accountability for the things that I say that could be perceived by other people to hurt their feelings. I'm not going to tell you what I'm currently actively thinking, you know? Because then it most certainly gets taken out of context. But I'm always functionally aware of the things that I say and or do on the internet. And it shut up, flower. I'm always functionally aware of the things I say and do on the internet and how it could hurt someone's feelings or make someone feel bad, because that's not my goal. My goal isn't to ever make people feel bad, except for when celebrities are doing really trifling shit. I always want to make them feel bad, because why are you doing such horrible, heinous things? You know what I mean? Like beating women or molesting children, right? So, but when you're not doing those two main things, then I'm not interested in hurting people's feelings, and I'm always willing to take an L. I hope someone's screen recording this, because, I don't want to download my live for you guys to get it, but I'm always hoping that individuals, or I will always take accountability for how other people felt if I said something offensive. When I say something offensive, not if, when I say something offensive. Let me correct myself. When I say something offensive, but I'm always aware of that. I never duck smoke. I never duck a dragging, and I never duck an opportunity for people to voice how they truly feel, because they're right and they're valid and those feelings are correct and they are accurate. They're not, oh, they could be. No, everyone's feelings are accurate. Everyone's feelings are proper. And as a person with a very large platform, I have to accept that. I don't run from that. And I think a lot of times we often see creators run from it, double down. Don't double down. You say something that hurts someone's feelings, you accept that and you apologize for that. And you allow the people to express how that hurt them. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And that's why I say I wish more people were like me, because a lot of people aren't. And I just always look at that. I'm like, why can't you just acknowledge that? Like, acknowledge it, We covered a story last week about a creator who said another creator could be her 13th reason why. And it's like, why would you put that kind of first of all, why would anybody be your 13th reason why? For one. And two, why would you bring that to the internet and not a mental health professional? Do you understand? Like, we all make mistakes, but when you start to run from your mistakes, when you start to double down on your mistakes, when you start to make excuses for your mistakes, when you try to over-explain your mistakes, it makes you look like a fucking monster. You know what I mean? And so, I never, ever, 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 do that. And I want people to understand too that glad I didn't say that. I accept when people try to create their own narratives, I accept it. It's not my duty to correct any narratives. One, because I just don't have the time to. Two, I don't have the forethought to. And three, I don't control anybody's mind. So if people think one thing and I know what the truth is, I don't correct that, because it's just like another day, another correction. You know what I mean? Another day, another correction. So yeah. You understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So, but that's all I had to say about that whole Black Goddess situation. I've already made this into like a 3-part thing. Hopefully some bloggers are in here and they captured it, and then I'll tell you where to go to rewatch it. Because, it just gets into like a lot of over explaining, and I don't want it to get over explaining. I'm very apologetic and I'm very sorry, and that's really the most important message of them all. Love, peace, and hair grease, But I want to get back to that whole thing Tea Time had said, or that whole thing with Tea Time. I do send my condolences to the families, and I'm really, I'm really praying for Tea. she got, there's two incidences that occurred. And I think people are not wanting to say that the incidents have one has anything to do with the other. I don't know if they do or not. I just found out about it last night, and then you guys are telling me again. Thank you, Barry RN. Thank you very much. And you know what I mean? And I don't know if they have one to do with the other, but it seems like they do, but I don't want to say that they do. Yeah, I just don't want to I just don't want to coincide them together, if that makes sense to you guys. Do I smoke a lot? Probably too much. Zenny, probably too much. Yeah, probably too much. But yeah, so I don't know if the situation has anything to do with them. More than likely, they probably do. I'm not going to be the one to put it out there and be like, Tea Time is the one who did this. I'm not going to say that. But yeah, it's not looking very good, Oh, I was asking, we're talking about a live creator, Zenny. I'm sorry. We're talking about a live creator. It's a very touchy subject. We're talking about a live creator who allegedly was in a car accident. And people are believing, even though it's not confirmed, that the individual that she may hit has passed away. And she was live streaming while she was in the incident and hit him. And so it's just a very touchy, it's a very touchy subject, who her name is Tea Time. And I don't know what the gentleman's name is. My apologies to him. May his soul rest in peace. So if you're saying why I look concerned, it's because I'm thinking about that situation, because it's very heartbreaking. It is. It's incredibly heartbreaking for the family, for Tea Time. She's a grandma, and she just had a new grandbaby, so it's just very stressful. And so, yeah, so that's why I'm looking concerned. Zenny, if you were asking, that's why I was looking concerned. Yeah. What's up, Duce? Was she on live? Unfortunately, she was. He passed away on Tuesday. Oh my God. Yeah. So if you're asking, why does Nosy look sad? That's why I look sad, because, it's just a sad story. I don't really know how else to explain it. It's just a very sad story, you guys. They didn't confirm it was her, but they confirmed the city. I believe they said in the comments, the same city, and the same date of incident, I believe. Thank you, Skywalker. So yeah. Nosy, why I'm seeing clips of them saying you versus everybody else. Me versus everybody else. Oh God, no, I love everyone. Yeah. Yeah, it's not confirmed. So yeah, send prayers. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, good thing I'm taking the weekend off, because, because I still got to produce the news. It'd be nice one day if the news just stopped and I could just sleep easy instead of waking up stressed about finding the news, sourcing the news. You know what I mean? I do have a battle Sunday. Yes, I do. Golly, I forgot all about that. Don't let Sinister hear me say that. I forgot all about that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have a battle Sunday with Rick Rosa. Shout out to Sinister for putting us together. I don't know how good it's gonna be, child, if they on my neck, but usual. Yeah, you heard it. I gotta get gloves.